Hello, Krista Woodard here from Readers Are Leaders, and tonight is our story time as promised for points toward our summer reading program. So, the book I'm going to read this evening really resonates with me. If you have worked with kids before, you'll understand what I mean. I started working with kids 23 years ago, maybe, as a new Christian. The Lord called me into ministry working with kids, and boy, I learned that first couple of years that phrase that you hear from them all the time, that's not fair, that's not fair. It can really grate on you, but today we read Fair Shares. Okay, and I hope that the words are going the right way this time. But this is a book by Pippa Goodhart, and the illustrator is Anna Doherty. Okay, and an illustrator, again, is the one who draws the pictures that go with the lovely story. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we start our picture right here. And it says, "Ooh, a pear tree full of fruit," said Hare. Do you know what hare is? Can you guess what a hare is? Hare is just another word for a rabbit. So, "I'd like to eat one of these pears." Boing, boing. Hare leapt up, but boing. He just keeps leaping, but he cannot seem to reach them. "Bother," said Hare. All right. Now, "Aha," said Bear. "I see lots of pears for me. I'll be able to reach them easily." But actually, he can't quite reach them, can he? What to do? She couldn't reach the pears either. "Bother," said Bear. "This is quite the dilemma. All those yummy pears and they cannot reach them." Okay, let's see what they decide to do. Okay, "Bear," said Hare, "I know how to reach the pears." "How?" said Bear. "Well, we haven't got any steps or stairs, but we could stand on chairs." "Brilliant," said Bear. And if you're paying attention, you might notice that some of these words sound similar. We've got hare, pear, bear, stair, chair. These are called rhyming words, okay? Rhyming words make it a little bit more fun. Okay. "I'll share them out," said Hare. "One chair for me, one chair for you, Bear, and another chair for me." The end. So that makes 2 chairs for Hare, and one for Bear. "Oh," said Bear. "You've got twice as many chairs as I have," said Bear. "That's not fair." "Oh, sorry," said Hare. "Okay, we can have one chair each, and I'll leave the spare chair over there." There they go. They each have one chair, don't they? "Yes, that'll be fair," said Bear. "But I still can't reach a pear. This doesn't feel fair at all," said Hare. Does it look like the bear can reach the pears, though? Ooh, pick went Bear, scrunch, munch. Delicious, said Bear. Well, so Bear can reach them, but Hare cannot. Excuse me," said a tiny voice. "Who said that?" said Bear. "Me," said Beetle down below. "Oh, I just thought you should know that giving everybody the same thing isn't always fair." "Isn't it?" said Bear. "Oh. Whoopsie. No," said Beetle. "Let me show you." And Beetle is drawing a diagram here to explain his point. Hare needs 2 chairs to reach the pears, but you, Bear, only need 1. And that makes sense, doesn't it? Because Hare is not as tall as Bear. That's true, said Hare. So it is fair for Bear to have 1 chair and for me to have 2. Wahoo! So everyone was happy until, what happens here? Uh-oh, said Bear. This still isn't fair. You haven't got any chairs or pears, Beetle. Would you like a pear? No, thank you, said Beetle. I don't like pears. Oh, said Hare. What do you like to eat then? What do beetles like to eat? Chairs! Oh no, there the chairs are all falling apart and down they are crashing. Beetles like to eat chairs. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. That seems funny to me. All right, that is the end of the story. But I will read you a little note that the author put in the back. It says, we all get cross when something isn't fair. Do you know what that means? To get cross means to get angry. That's not fair, we say, but making things fair isn't always as simple as just giving everybody the same thing. We are all different with different likes and needs and different sizes, as we read in the story. I find that interesting and important, so that's why I wrote a story about it. And that was from the author, Pippa Goodhart. And she has a good point. Fair is not the same for everybody. Okay, that is a fun story with a lot of rhyming, which is really good for speech development. And so I hope you enjoyed the story. Next week, I don't want to always do the little kids stories, although those are definitely fun and short enough. But next week, I don't know, we might do a chapter out of Fizz and the police dog tryouts. We'll see how that goes. But for your question for today, to get your points for the story time, I'm going to show you another book that Usborne has, 365 Words Everyone Should Know. Well, this is good for any kid, but for those of you that are homeschooling, it's also, it's especially good because, of course, anything educational, I know how you moms are. Okay, so I picked a word out of here that I am going to tell you about. It is called paparazzi. Have you heard of that word before? That is a big word. And it's papa, think papa, P-A-P-A, razzi, R-A-Z-Z-I. Okay, so here's what the meaning is. Paparazzi are photographers who take pictures of famous people. There you go. This snappy word is the plural of the Italian word paparazzo. Okay, plural means more than one. The word sometimes has negative connotations because some paparazzi invade celebrities' private lives to get their photos, and that's not nice. So, all you have to do is message me and tell me what word we learned from this book today. Paparazzi, again, P-A-P-A-R-A-Z-Z-I. Okay? All right, great. Thanks for joining me for story time, and I will see you next Thursday. Good night.